Hello YouTube, welcome back to Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and I think we're just going to do a review, score, update kind of video. It's been really rainy and damp and cold here, and I really haven't felt a whole lot like doing anything. My back's been hurting, so yeah, I've just been taking it easy. But I wanted to show a few of the things that some of my viewers sent and give my appreciation for the things that was given to me. Number one, thank you David, for sending me the candy again. This is my second batch. I think he's trying to fatten me up. That's what he's doing. Trying to give me a sweet tooth. No teeth. No danger of that. And then Crafted sent me this. He was at a yard sale or flea market or something, and what it is, it's a magnet for a door, and like an industrial door, a magnetic lock. And I don't see where it's any different than a I just seen me reflect you guys. Ain't no different than a mag chuck. Now, I did try it, and it's so slick that you can just slide your work. You can't lift it, but you can slide it, and that's not going to work for a holding stuff in the mill, but it could be used for something else. I don't have the control box for it, but I did hook it up to 12 volt, and it does work. So thank you, Crafted. I'll find something to use that for one day, who knows. Alright, now this next item is something that I ordered in anticipation of building more air rifles in the future, and I need a way to tell if my guns are shooting like they're supposed to. So I went and got this. Now, the original ad on eBay said not tested, but all the parts are there. Well, I took a chance on it in anticipation that it worked. However, it does have all the things, and yes, it does work. It's got all the rods, but you have to hold the battery in because all the pieces, in fact, are not there. This is a chronograph, so I can tell how fast my pellets are going, so I know if my gun is tuned so that it'll shoot the way I'm going to claim, or at least hope to claim. You know, I don't want to say to somebody, hey, my gun's badass, and then it's only shooting 500 feet per second. That's not kosher. So I needed to know how fast my pellets are going, so I know what kind of power my guns have. I also have a review coming up, or a unboxing coming up, of a Yonghin 4500 psi air compressor, so I can pump these guns up. That's a must. I had to do it. When I pumped that gun up, the one I built the last time with that Benjamin air pump, hand pump, that about killed me. I said never again. So I ordered one. I sold my trailer, was able to purchase one, so I've got that coming. It's supposed to be here Wednesday, but this here disappoints me. You know, he said it's all there. He didn't say that it was busted. It's busted right here. It's busted here and here. And I'm not going to complain about that. Simply because, yes, he did put a picture up, and he put a picture of it up like that with the rail or the rods in it, and I could see that after I looked at it the second time. It would have been nice if he would have mentioned it, then I could have looked at it a little closer, but you know, I don't look at those ads like I'm supposed to, and this one here bit me in the ass. I paid $78.14 for this by the time I got it to my door, and like I said, the battery door's missing. The housing is busted in two places and dented right here. The housing's also coming apart right here, so I don't know what the deal is with that. There's no sense in that. You know, if you say that all the parts are there, all the parts should be there. I don't care what the condition is. But if somebody says all the parts are there, they all ought to be there, including the battery door. Now, who wants to carry around an item to use and have to hold the battery in? You know, some people say, well, put a piece of tape over it. That's frickin' redneck trashy stuff, man. I don't like my stuff looking like that. Ask my son what I think about battery doors and how important they are to me. He broke the battery door on my remote for my TV, my big screen. I haven't forgiven him for that yet, and that was when he was 5 years old. So that battery door is really important to me, man. If I find something that don't have a battery door on it, I'd just soon throw it away. So I'm going to have to make a battery door for this, and because of making a battery door, I'll probably have to raise the feet a little bit, so that whatever I use here for a battery door, I mean, I can put something on there that just screws on there in two places, maybe, I don't know. But, you know, that's just trashy. You know, at least say, hey, it's all there except for the battery door. But he didn't do that. So that's my complaint for today. And I'm hoping to soon put this to use. We're not far from testing the gun. I did, however, get it to sound better, and it sounds like it's supposed to now. I'm just waiting on the pump. I'm not going to pump that thing up by hand no more. I've had enough of that. So, oh my God. Ever since they took my gallbladder out, all I ever do is burp. Damn it. Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying their day and having their truck coffee. And I don't know what gun we're going to do next. It's not going to be right away, but it is going to be one coming. I just don't know when it's going to come. I've got 3 different ones in mind. Of course, money rules my life, so it may be a long time before I can do another gun. This one pretty much wiped me out. There's 3 choices that and eventually I'm gonna do them all, but I want to do one. I want to do them in a particular order. I'm thinking a shotgun. If I can find some barrels, I like to find a 410 barrel, and that one's going to be a little different. It's going to be a single shot, and I have to make cartridges out of it, or for it. So I haven't decided yet, but you know, just a heads up that I may be doing a shotgun, and then I was thinking about doing one that shoots arrows, and there's a bunch of them on YouTube, and somebody wants me to do a pistol, but I'm not so sure I want to get into something that small. These parts here, as big as they were a pain in the ass to make. So there was some really tight spots where on the gun that I have now. So I know that if I do a pistol, all the valves have got to be a little smaller, the tubes have got to be real small. I mean, you want it to be manageable, you know, when you're holding it. So plus you got to have a tank on it. So I'm not real sure I'm going to do a pistol. Probably won't, but it was suggested to me, and I just don't think I'm going to do a pistol. I'm not selling myself short. I'm not trying to get out anything. I just don't want to do a pistol. So for me, pistols, they're just not practical. I'm not one that goes out here plinking. I'm a hunter, and it's all about rifles with me. So the other gun that I would like to do is a 50 cal, either a 45 cal or a 50 cal. It's between the shotgun and the 50 cal, which one I do next. I don't know if I can get a barrel for either one, a 410 or a 50 cal, you know, like a muzzle loader barrel or something like that. Something that's already got the balls, where you can just purchase the balls for it instead of making them. So that's where we're at right now. I'm just taking a break until my compressor gets here, and I'll show you a picture of that right now. The air compressor requires a synthetic hydraulic oil. It's called Royal Purple or number 46 hydraulic fluid, but I've seen in a review that it was not as good as the Royal Purple hydraulic fluid. So that shit's expensive, man. It seems like everything I get, everything that the Bison Workshop wants to get, it's god-awful expensive. For a quart, $21 for a quart of that shit. So what are they doing? Making everything out of gold now? Anyway, soon we'll be test firing the Bison 243, and hope for the best. I'm just not ready to do that yet. So trying to get all my ducks in a row so I can sit up here at the table and show you guys what my gun is actually doing, and if Bison goes any further with making air rifles. If I can't make this one work, I'm not going any further. I'm not going to start on another one if I can't get this one right. So this one here will tell the story of whether or not Bison continues making air rifles. If it works, yes, I'll continue. But somebody asked me if I wanted to do custom guns. That kind of opens him up for different things. I'm not sure what he means by that. Custom guns, I guess you would consider the one I made a custom gun, but I wasn't sure if he meant somebody say, hey, I'd like for you to build one and this is what I want it to look like, and then I try to duplicate what they want. I don't know if that's what he meant or if he meant just making what I did and selling them. I don't like selling guns. I built this basically for myself, simply because I just had 2 guns. I'd like to have different caliber guns, and shotgun is always a nice one to have when you're squirrel hunting or something like that, or bird hunting, a pheasant, whatever. So tell me what you meant by that, custom. So see there, follow that when you lift it up. That I can't get used to. I'll never get used to that. Anyway, thank you all for supporting the channel, and if you want to support in other ways, you can by going to PayPal and PayPal to bisonworkshop@gmail.com. Every bit helps. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You guys have a good one. Later.